And eventually it's back with Nathan Aki, and now Saville.
Yeah, we started brightly though. We started probably passing the ball very, very crisply. And it's nice to see, you know, leaving off where we left off against Man City the other day, moving the ball very, very well.
Deen-Conteh, left-hand side, he's got three in field. Still Deen-Conteh coming forward, driving to that byline. Doesn't want to use his right foot. This is Billy Clifford with a curler, and it's just over.
Aziz has done ever so well, getting up into the penalty area, left-hand side, and just almost
not everyone forward for Wolves, but there's plenty of six-footers as it's flighted in towards the back post. It's Deen-Conteh that will clear it away, but only half away. The shot on the turn, and maybe an opportunity here. It's hacked to safety, this time by Davey.
Mistakes there. Jamal Blackman totally under the ball.
Against Doncaster in that particular competition. Irish under-21 international, and probably got the most experience of the lot when it comes to the Wolves lineup here. Back towards McAlinden, who can knock it down here. Winnall looks to get the shot away. That's a neat 1-2, and still they come forward, and eventually the shot is wide, and that was a real opportunity for Wolves. We've seen on a number of occasions.
The Wolves are tucking in tight. Maybe we should be going around the outside now on either side of the flank. Get Todd Kane forward on the right-hand side, and Aziz Deen-Conteh on the left, and maybe instead of going through the middle.
Piazon looking for Bamford, who makes a good run. That's a good strong shot. Piazon again. That's a terrific finish. Brilliant stuff. First of the ball from Piazon to Bamford. A smart start from Aaron McCary, but he could do nothing about the follow-up. That's confidence, and a terrific strike from the Brazilian to put Chelsea a goal to the good.
Yeah, and of course it started wide, and then the movement of the ball was a lot quicker into the middle, into Bamford, who's snapshot really thought he might have done a little bit better. It was a comfortable save, I thought, for the keeper, but the follow-up by Piazon was exquisite. Bashes it into the back of it. No chance for the keeper as he tries to get back onto his feet, and Chelsea go one up. Won't be trying to this, and George Saville looking there with his left foot as well.
He's going to take this one on. Baker standing over it, Clifford as well. Baker looks the favourite, doesn't he? It's Baker with power, and it's just wide.
Oh, doesn't he strike this well? Great time in a strike in the football. This is times they come off, but he didn't really go for it.
If the keeper hadn't been placed where he was, it might have been a little bit different. Record infield. Strina. McAlinden's touch.
Yeah, again, when we talk about the touch, that's the one we see.
Here is Bamford. Can he try and release Baker on the right-hand side? That's a good touch. Bamford is lurking again, and Bamford just couldn't wrap the left boot around it. It was a tight angle. It was a difficult chance, and he was running out of inches. Now that's just letting them down, and when you're up against quality opposition, it's certainly your spot straight away.
Well, one thing we say, you know, we talk about top-class players and the way they can keep the ball, and they're very, very good at it. You know, it's the same at this level.
McAlinden goes for glory.
Well, you don't blame him either. He's been up there on his own.
Got no choice, I guess, has he?
No, we've talked about it. He actually could have held up for Wolves to get the ball back, and they're, well, at some stage in the game, probably feel they might run out of puff.
Strina's touch. Here is Winnall. He wants it down the line. Opportunity for Whittle. McAlinden slides in, a 50-50 little break for Whittle. Thought about the shot, might pull the trigger now. He does, it's wide of the target. Did it take a deflection? It did. Wolves corner.
It's fortunate it took a deflection as well, because it's a good chance for Sam Whittle. Ball's just sat nicely for him, gone for the drive, just deflected away. I think Alex Davey might have got something on it. Didn't know too much about it. He struck it really well. It's a corner.
Second of the game for Wolves. Jamal Blackman organises his defenders, everyone back in blue. Will be an in-swinger towards that near post area. It's not a bad play. Naki will hack to safety, back inside the area, and the flick on actually takes it away from goal. Well, was that McAlinden that got the final touch? If it had let it go, would it have gone in? It probably would have been on target. Option for Ebanks Landell as well, potentially. Is it going to be? It's through the wall, but Jamal Blackman got down very, very well there, because he would have seen that very late.
It's a good save, isn't it? Jack Price, I think you had the final. He's always looked great going forward as well, and he's got time and opportunities in this first half to run that a bit more often.
Strina coming forward. the Slovakian under-19 international. That's neatly done for Price, who can maybe spy an opening. Space over on the left-hand side. McAlinden waits inside the penalty area. And still Wolves come forward. Ray could get to the byline here and pull it back, and that's a neat turn, but Winnell just couldn't finish. He executed the turn delightfully. Will take a touch and will launch it for Bamford, who's beaten in the air, but this is Piazon now. Respite for the Blues as Piazon races forward. Everybody wants it. Piazon is still going here. Who can he tee up? And still Chelsea have possession. Clifford, can he get the shot away? One turn and another. Piazon again. Kane in company right-hand side. Bamford calling for it. Piazon with a left-footed effort that takes the deflection. The pace coming off the ball and easy from McCary.
Well, he ran a long way with the ball in there. Just looking to play short, but centre-backs who go forward expect some sort of delivery. I thought they were going to play short.
Witter looking for McAlinden. Can he get the shot away? He can on the turn. Difficult chance. Made half the majority of this second period. Be interesting to see if he goes like for like in terms of position. Meanwhile, this is Ismail. Plays it over to the right-hand side. Wolves are coming forward with menace and purpose here. Piazon does well. And now first chance to see Musonda getting forward on the left. Deen-Conteh is racing forward in support. Musonda's only been on a few seconds, and it's a neat ball, neat touch from Bamford. Opportunity for Baker. It's a good block.
That's what we're more about for me. We didn't do that enough in the first half time. It's a great counter-attacking play, and all done with pace. One or two first-time passes in the middle of all that makes all the difference. Great little reverse.
Well, just dropping a little deeper. McAlinden likewise. Here it's McAlinden. Tries to shuffle it forward. The 1-2 doesn't quite come off, and that's good running and good awareness as the substitute Musonda can help as Chelsea come forward, and there's players over perhaps here. Piazon over on the left-hand side now. Can he take on the Wolves defender here? Looks too late back towards Billy Clifford, who eventually does go for goal, and it's wide of the target.
It's interesting to see Musonda. He's come on right spark in this second half. He was never going to be trouble.
Carry long, the flick on is good enough for Ismail to come forward, and he drops the shoulder and looks to curl one. That's a good stop from Jamal Blackman.
This is a great stop. This is an absolutely top run.
Penalties included as the corner is taken. The header takes a lucky ricochet as far as Chelsea are concerned, and maybe there is a counter here. This is Piazon with a touch, and then a good touch from Baker to come forward, and the flag has stayed down here, and the substitute is through. What's he going to do? He's going to lift it over the keeper here. Terrific goal from Tika Musonda.
That's magnificent, absolutely magnificent. Tell you what, Dan, this pass by Lewis Baker is absolutely exquisite. Through the eye of a needle between the defenders, and Musonda runs on. What a finish this is. Cool, and that's a delightful finish. Goalkeeper no chance at all. Terrific.
He's been a real live wire, as you said. I think come on as a second half substitute. How about that for confidence?
Oh, take nothing away from him, because he's done this all himself, hasn't he? And he's got Patrick Bamford alongside him. I just wondered if he was just going to put a square pass into him.
He's a player that's impressed by all accounts for the academy side, and having come on as a second half substitute here, wearing the wrong jersey, it has to be said, has put Chelsea 2 to the good.
Well, it certainly has made a difference. I think it's looked really bright and lively, and maybe as well lifted the rest of the players.
Another opportunity here and another goal, and this time it's Deen-Conteh that wriggles free inside the area and finds the bottom corner, and Wolves suddenly are at 6s and 7s at the back.
Well, this is another absolutely brilliant goal. Aziz Deen-Conteh has run all the length of the pitch, taking on players, some dreadful defending you'd have to say, but he's gone full of confidence, and he's had the finish as well. And for a left back, this is top draw. There we see him using his pace, driving through midfield. Then he comes up to the centre back, who really waggles a leg at him, doesn't make the challenge. But I tell you what, this is a tidy finish as well for a fullback. Balls like that are flat, they have to be spot on. Otherwise, they're easy to defend against, and as we saw there, so easy for Wolves' back line to tidy up.
Bamford, flag stays down. Patrick Bamford is away here. Now then, he wants to finish himself, And he's blasted that out for a throw-in, would you believe? He had options there, but he's just seen teammates take on responsibility, and as a number 9, you always knew he was going to shoot.
Absolutely, a 2-0. This man Boga has made a big difference, and I say that, they always give the ball away, but he has made a difference, and we've seen a little bit of a lift for Chelsea through a period where maybe Wolves would have got one, it might have given us a problem, but now totally in control of the game. And everybody's enjoying the ball, everybody wants the ball as well now.
Bamford missed that opportunity. Boga through here towards Baker. Can he finish? Of course he can. 4-0.
Boga's done it again, hasn't he? What a great little first-time ball this is. And Lewis Baker takes it so well in his stride, gets the ball out of his feet, he gets past the back line, and then it's about the finish. And that is cool, that is calm, and that is clinical. There we see his first touch, just gets it out of his feet, away from the back line. Lovely finish. But it's that first time ball there by Boga that just makes all the difference. Makes it so easy for Lewis Baker. Lovely finish.
Terrific football from Chelsea. The finish has been clinical. Passing has been crisp. This second half display of top quality.
Opportunity.
Piazon. And still darts inside. One defender still coming. Wants to take the shot on. Scuffs it in the end.
Yeah, gets a deflection, goes for a corner, but you know, he's again coming inside from that left-hand berth. He looks comfortable. He's so well balanced.
All round. Clifford. And things in midfield. Piazon. Looking for Baker. Piazon again. Makes half a yard and they back away from Piazon. Was he brought down inside the penalty area? The referee points to the spot as Piazon goes down.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a lazy challenge, isn't it? I think it's Fankaty that comes across the fullback. Piazon totally in control of the football. Just tries to drag it past the last one. There we see the foot in. It's a tired, lazy challenge. And often the referee will give a penalty for this. Is it inside? Just about. Piazon falls well inside the box. Chance for him to put the penalty away.
Piazon's going to take responsibility. It will be Chelsea's 5th and his 2nd up against Aaron McCarry. Piazon, the Brazilian. 5-star display from the Blues. Easy as you like.
Comfortable finish, wasn't it, from Piazon? Always looked comfortable, didn't think he was in any doubt there. But what was nice to see was that he took on the defenders towards the end of the run and really does put them to a task, and it takes a fullback to bring him down. That's neatly tucked away, the penalty, and it's a performance that Chelsea have deserved, and it has been 5-star. They've been good. And once that initial burst went, there was nothing else. You know, they suddenly stopped. They suddenly stopped getting forward and putting Chelsea under pressure. And of course, Chelsea scored the 2nd goal. Game over, and they've just gone on and been rampant, and they've really looked good.
Well, Piazon has got a double here for Chelsea, who've won by 5-0. Boga, Deen-Conteh and Lewis Baker on the score sheet as well. And the fans that have turned up here, and it's certainly for a reserve fixture, a sizable contingent. They've really enjoyed it at Stamford Bridge today, and they've seen, I'd say, 1, 2, 4, 5 stars of the future here. This has been a very impressive display.